On May 1st and 2nd, 2012, Maryknoll sponsored a mission conference at Maryknoll, New York, entitled Empowering the Spirit of Mission in the United States Church. This mission conference grew out of a preparation document written by Fathers Jerry Kelly and Dave LaBuda for the 12th General Chapter held in 2008. The 2008 position paper was a concerted effort to encourage the Society to take a proactive role in assisting U.S. dioceses to accept their responsibility to engender mission awareness and participation in the faithful. This effort was affirmed at each U.S. Regional Assembly since 2008. During August of 2011, a meeting was held in Houston to prepare the mission conference. Fathers Kelly, LaBuda, and Boatler, along with Mike Gable from the Cincinnati Mission Office and Mike Hassel from the Minneapolis St. Paul Mission Office, hammered out the conference vision and invitation. It was seen important that invitations be extended to different organizations involved in mission, since there seems to have been an explosion of new paradigms and energy emerging from groups engaged in cross-cultural mission, for example, youth mission trips, parish twinning, medical mission trips, etc. 25 participants attended the two-day mission conference. Among them, Julie Lupian from Mission to Mission, Jim Lindsay from Catholic Volunteer Network, Kim Lamberty from CRS, Genevieve Mugi from USCMA, and Marilyn Santos from the National Office of the Pontifical Mission Societies. Participants were tasked with two goals: to discern and develop concrete ways of collaboration in order to promote and strengthen a greater dynamic of mission in U.S. dioceses, and to name a formal working commission to develop a plan to follow up ways of collaboration. Brother Wayne Fitzpatrick facilitated the conference. Bill Boatler began the morning session of the mission conference with a short address where he described the urgent need for mission personnel. He noted that the number of missioners has dropped from 9,000 to 3,000 in the last few years. However, the most pressing concern is the apparent lack of support from the U.S. bishops regarding the importance of mission. In fact, the USCCB, during their administrative reorganization, dropped their mission office in 2009. After Bill's short welcoming address, Dave LaBuda began the mission conference by delivering a keynote address entitled Keeping Alive the Flame of Mission in the U.S. Church. In his address, he traced the three waves of mission which Father Robert Schreiter presented at the Maryknoll Mission Symposium held at CTU in October 2011. The first wave of mission consisted of missioners who accompanied empire expansion and colonization during the 1500s. The second wave empowered missionary institutes to travel to far-off lands to plant churches and to convert those who had not heard the gospel. The third wave of mission consists of lay men and women who are mostly engaged in short-term mission experiences. However, many parish twinning relationships are long-term. After Dave's keynote address, participants shared with each other in small groups the reality and challenges which they encountered in mission. In their discussions, they keyed in on the question of how to engage the local church and laity in mission. During the afternoon session, presentations were made by Mike Gable, Mike Hassel, and Robert Priest. Mike Gable presented the various mission programs offered by the Archdiocese of Cincinnati, especially how the Cincinnati Mission Office encourages parish twinning and diocesan partnerships. Presently, there are over 40 parishes involved in the Archdiocese twinning program, with parishes overseas. Mike made the point that Catholic social teachings, especially the principle of solidarity, must be emphasized in order that parish twinning and short-term trips lead to personal and social liberation in order to bring about the reign of God over the long term. Mike Hassel presented the mission outreach of the Archdiocese of Minneapolis-St. Paul, which has fostered global solidarity partnerships with the Diocese of Kitui, Kenya, and in a more limited way with the Diocese of Ciudad Guayana in Venezuela. According to Mike, 35 of the Archdiocese's 200 parishes have some form of relationship with an international parish or entity. However, in many cases, these relationships spring up spontaneously with little or no recognition for the need for formation, and certainly no cross-cultural preparation. In general, they often are seen as a way to help the poor, which often leads to paternalistic relationships. Dr. Robert Priest presented his research on short-term mission from the Protestant experience. His opening statement was, "They see everything and understand nothing." Protestants have a large investment in short-term mission. He noted that in 2005, 1.6 million adults and about 2 million youth made short-term mission trips, which cost over $1 billion. According to his statistics, most short-term mission trips average from 10 to 14 days and consist of 10 to 15 participants. 60% of mission trips go to Latin America, 20% to Africa, and 9% to Asia. He also criticized the fact that within Protestant denominations, there is a major disconnect between mission trips and missiologists, seminaries, colleges, and parishes. During the evening session, conference participants focused on the need for formation, both initial and debriefing of the mission experience, guidance and leadership during the mission experience, the need for competent anchor persons involved at the site of the mission experience, and a vibrant discussion on collaboration and partnerships, taking into account leadership on both ends. At the morning and final session, a summary of the previous night's discussion was presented to the participants. Most felt that the summary was limited and not broad enough to encompass the purpose of the conference. Mike Gable and Mike Hassel then presented their previous night's work and proposed that the Mission Conference support the creation of a Third Wave Mission Institute for the purpose of building a lifelong commitment to mission through short-term mission experience and diocesan parish partnerships. They further proposed that this institute should be sponsored and financed by the various mission institutions that have an active stake in mission from the U.S. Church. It was also suggested that a full or part-time director be hired with the following responsibilities: to gather and develop resources and materials, to aid in developing teams to train leaders and facilitators for short-term mission experiences and mission partnerships, to ensure certification of leaders of short-term mission experiences and partnerships, and finally, to build and sustain a network of expertise. The Mission Conference Assembly unanimously approved Mike Gable's and Mike Hassel's proposal and felt that it was a valid synthesis of their deliberations. They then named a 10-member coordinating committee to follow up on the Mission Conference via teleconference. Jerry Kelly was named moderator. During the evaluation of the Mission Conference, participants expressed their thanks to Maryknoll and to the coordinating committee for convoking the conference. All felt the dawn of a new era of collaboration and participation in mission from the U.S. Church. The energy and zeal in assembly members was vibrant.